الحسنى وزيادة ولا يرهق وجوههم قتر ولا ذلة
للذين أحسنوا الحسنى وزيادة ولا يرهق وجوههم قتر ولا ذلة.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear viewers, welcome to our series of errors and corrections. This series of errors and correction, our ultimate goal of this show is to clear to our brothers Muslim that some error may Muslim fall into without noticing or he's not aware. In this episode, we will continue to clear, to make it very clear of some errors that Muslim may fall into. And one of these errors actually is what we call ad-dayatha. Ad-dayatha means is when somebody approve fornication in his family. You know, he approve, may Allah forbid for all of us that, you know, his wife or his sister or his mother or his daughter to fall into fornication or adultery. He approved it. This we call him in Islam the youth, and this is actually one of the major sin a Muslim can fall into. But of course, the Muslim should really protect his family, his relative, his wife, his mother from falling into this, and he should really defend them, not only approve it. He should defend them and make sure and they should not fall into such a major sin. Also one of the errors that some Muslims fall into is steering to other women. You know, in Islam, it is allowed for you the first look. If you are walking in the street or anywhere, and then by chance your vision just, you come to, your vision without intentionally, you saw a woman, you have the first look only. You're not supposed to repeat or concentrate on that woman. You know, you should really, once you see her, and just take your vision away from her. Don't follow her with your vision, because this is a very major error, some Muslims. And the correct thing to do is take your eyes away from her, look something else. And because, the vision or the looking to the other woman is actually, it is one of the shaitan, arrows. So Rasulullah said, "An-nadratu min sahami iblis." So looking to the woman is considered to be one of the shaitan arrows. So stay away from this. And this is actually will make you feel real. But if you as a man, if you keep looking and you just keep following her with your eyes, what you're gonna gain? You're not gonna gain anything except she's gonna continue in your memory. You will remember her, and then this shaitan will just let you remember that woman, and you're not gonna get her anyway. So the best thing to do is just stay away from this major error. We come to the lawful food and slaughtering and food. One of the major also error that some Muslims fall into is actually eating an animal who was drowned in a sea or in a lake or anything. As Muslim, we're not allowed to eat the dead animal, unless he's still breathing, and then we can slaughter him. But if he's dead already, we're not. The only thing we are allowed to eat which is dead is the fish. Only fish, even if it's dead in the sea, you can eat it. This is allowed in Islam. Also, we're not supposed to eat anything being killed by electricity. If you're sure this animal is actually, especially the lawful animal, like the cow, the camel, the sheep, the goat, the rabbit, the gazelle. This thing, if you're sure it's been killed by electricity, by electric shock, you should not eat it. because we Muslim only should eat anything who's slaughtered, you know, not supposed to eat anything killed by electric shock. All or actually an animal fall down from a high place, from a mountain or from a house, you know, a very big building, anything fall down, you know, we should not eat it also. Of course, as you know, that we are not also permitted to eat the swine meat. You know, we're not supposed to eat the pig meat, you know, as Muslim. Neither the meat, neither the blood, neither the fat of the thing. And also anything is slaughtered without mentioning the name of Allah, we should not eat that also. Unfortunately, some Muslim, unless, especially when you know for sure that this animal was not really, when they slaughtered it or when they killed them, they did not mention, at least you have to say Bismillah before you eat that. But if you know for sure that was actually by electric shock, you should avoid eating it. No. Also, anything is slaughtered on the idols. You know, some people, they slaughter this for the sake of idols, for the sake of, you know, for the sake, not for the sake of Allah, for the sake of shaitan, for the sake of idols. This you should stay away from it, and you should not touch it, even you don't even taste it, you know. There are some animals, especially chickens, and some, they eat dirt, they eat, you know, the leftovers of other animals. They call it in Arabic al-jallala. So if you are sure 100% that this chicken or this bird or this animal, even if it's a goat or a sheep or anything, that you know for sure it was eating leftovers of human or leftover other animals or anything dirty, you should not eat it, because this will hurt you also. Islam does not allow we eat such animal. Also the frog, you know, we should not even eat it, even if it's, some people believe that the frog has some medicine, but even that Islam does not actually allow that we eat the frog. Also slaughtering, you know, slaughtering the animal with teeth or nail, you know, or anything other than knife. We should not actually, this is a very major error. People do it sometime. You know, if you want to slaughter an animal, the sheep, the goat, or a bird, you should slaughter it with a very sharp knife, because we Muslims supposed to make it easy on the animal. You know, you should not bring a very, you know, dirty knife or a knife which is not sharp. You know, it's been used many times, but nobody sharp it. And then you just go like this many times, you are hurting and burden the animal. And we Muslims not supposed to do that. You make sure that your Rasul, he said, you know, arih dabihatak. Rasul said, arih dabihatak wa shafratak. Rasul said, make your animal, the one you want to slaughter, make it, you know, relax, make it, you know, feel ease. Don't hurt her, don't burden her. Make sure your knife is sharp, because when your knife is sharp, once you put it on then you will not feel it. But if it's not sharp, then you're going to do it 3-4 times, and you are burdened and hurting the animal, and we Muslims are not supposed to do that. Also, you are not supposed to slaughter animal and while other animal is present. In other words, don't look the other animal looking to this animal you're slaughtering, because you know this is also Islam taking care of the feeling of other animal. Alhamdulillah. You know, don't slaughter animal like a sheep or a goat or anything. Even chicken, you should not slaughter a chicken while other chicken looking at it. Okay, because Islam is, he also does care for the feeling of animals. Also, you should not sharp your knife at front of the animal. When you want to slaughter, you should sharp your knife in a place which the animal does not see you. Again, this is another thing, you know, of Alhamdulillah Islam, that the Islam care, you know, for animals, you know. Also, one of the things that people sometimes in wearing clothes. Now we will cover something to do with clothes. We should not really, we should not, Islam does not allow going too extreme or exaggerate in wearing clothes. You know, some people, you know, they just want to wear clothes for you know, for show off and for prestige. And he will use, he doesn't wear the regular clothes which people wear. No, he always try to wear weird clothes, very weird clothes, in funny color, funny shape, just to be distinguished. He wants to be distinguished, you know, from other people. And we call it libas al-shuhra, you know, wearing clothes to be famous. Wearing clothes to be famous is not actually allowed, and this is one of the major error many Muslim, some, I will not say many, but some Muslim fall into. Also, you are not supposed to walk while you are naked. You're not supposed to walk in the street or any place, even at home. You know, even at home, you are not, as a Muslim, you're not supposed to walk, you know, for a long time as a naked. And even if you go in, unless you are inside the toilet and you're taking shower, and after you finish, even after you finish at your home, you should not, you know, go out from the toilet while you're naked. You should cover up yourself with a towel to be, you know, just this is to be shy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should feel shy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Also, in Islam, one of the major error also people fall into that, you know, he walk with one slipper, with one shoes, with one sandal. You know, Islam do not actually allow a person to walk unless maybe he has only one foot. He has, you know, he's only has one foot because his other leg is being, you know, cut, or he cannot, you know, he's only have, Allah has created him only with one leg or with one foot. That's normal. This is necessity. But if you are a normal person, Islam does not allow that you walk with one slipper or one shoe. You should have two. Also, you should not really imitate the non-Muslim. You know, we Muslim are supposed to trim our mustache and to keep our beard. I mean, we're not supposed to shave the beard, and also not actually to keep the mustache very long, because, you know, if you keep your mustache and you don't trim it, then when you drink something or when you sneeze or any dirt maybe fall into your mustache, and then when you drink or you eat, maybe something of this dirt go to your mouth. And also to avoid imitating non-Muslim, because some of the non-Muslim, you know, Hindus or actually Christian or Jew, they don't sharp and they don't really cut their mustache, they keep it long. And we Muslim not supposed to do that. And so this is actually one of the major error some Muslim fall into. And also shaving some of the hair of the, you know, some people, they call it in Arabic al-qaza'. You're not, you know, in Islam, one of the major error, also some Muslim fall, when he shave his head, his hair, he shaves some of it and keeps some of it. And this is not actually allowed in Islam. You should actually, when you shave your head, either you shave it all or you just keep it all. Brother and sister, we come to conclude this episode. We're looking forward to see you, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
للذين أحسنوا الحسنى وزيادة ولا يرهق وجوههم قتر ولا ذلة أولئك أصحاب